Alrighty, game number 3 now. Fantastic. Game number 3, we get Marsh. It's not a bad map at all. For Ra, pretty happy about seeing Marsh here. And we're gonna do our thing as best as we can. Now, I'm looking straight forward here. I'm trying to find where my town center is to see if it's a decent town center. If it is, we will be going for the forward town center and more than likely doing some sort of classical age fight. That's what we're thinking about in this game. But scouting around, I see all the hunt. Still haven't seen my town center just yet. Still looking for it. This is basically where you make all your decisions. So I find my town center here and I'm going to check that one out and see what's around it. You can see there's no hunt to be seen. And the heart sinks a little bit in seeing this. There's literally no hunt here. It's all forward. It's all separated. This, I do find the mythical horseshoes, which is a fantastic relic for Egyptian. I find he steals my goats and I'm unhappy about it. I'm going to kill that. I'm going to kill that pig. Oh, apparently, I'm going to kill the Oracle Scout. But nonetheless, I see that town center. It's a god awful town center, and there's not a whole lot to grab from that. So I can't go for that town center. So I need to go for a different strategy. I'm going to continue to try and find something here. So I kill the pig. No worries. He steals it. He doesn't get it. I don't get it. No worries. So I still need to find where my third town center is. Or my back town center. I don't know if it's to the bottom. I don't know if it's to the top. But basically all I'm thinking here is, damn. That's unlucky. So what strategies are now possible? I can't go for the forward town center because the hunt's really bad. Back town center is an option. Or I can go for a one town center play here. So I'm going to go find the town center. Hopefully it's on this side. There is a chance that it's on the other side, but it is on the top side. And we do guess that one. We do see an Auroch there. And I go, okay, so there's an Auroch there. That means there's a couple of Aurochs over there, which does mean that we have a opportunity to fast heroic here and potentially be okay with that. It's a back town center. If he goes for the one town center all in again, it's much, much more difficult to make that work, especially with the hunt being that close to the town center. And I have a feeling that it should be fine. So yeah, that's the plan thus far. Houses go up, temple goes up. One thing to note here, and this is something that maybe Ra players can take some advice from, is you don't need to have a whole metric shit ton of villages on gold at the start. That was frustrating there. You don't have to have a metric shit ton of villages on gold. You can actually take those villages off, build the monument, build the temple, all at the same time, and then you can get that priest to move back over onto the gold mine. Apparently, I'm still enjoying empowering that even after that, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, and you can actually enjoy this quite a bit. As we finish up on that hunt, it would have been really, really nice to have that other gazelle there, but alas, I could have sent my pharaoh over to hit that one away and it might have walked back home. In fact, probably would have, and that would have been worth it, but I didn't want to take the pharaoh off of the empowerment for that moment there, and I've got these back Aurochs nonetheless, and they have to move over here anyways. So we're going for the top town center. We're basically deciding to go for a fast heroic here, kind of blind to some degree, and trying to make some sort of chariot archer Patsukos idea work. So kill off the Auroch, get going. I'm gonna put some walls up around this this tower here, sort this out. Nice and defensive. And then obviously the houses everywhere else will go up, and we'll move over and grab our town center. You can see I moved the villages just that little bit earlier. As the gold comes in, it'll be in by the time we walk over there, and we're getting the resources we need from the hunt. That one villager on wood is going to be able to get our armory up as well. This is a bit of a bait here from Tigerboss. I don't think I'm reading the score and I'm like, he should be advanced, right? He should be advanced. He's not advanced yet. Okay, well, maybe he's going for a second town center, is my thought at this point. Again, I can't really scout here, which is unfortunate. I should, in hindsight here, I should be sending that Wadget forward yesterday. That Wadget should have been going forward as soon as 430 didn't come through. Why? Because there is a very, very strong strategy that Tigerboss does, and I know he does it because I've literally seen him do it, and that is him going for fast town center, 3 fast town centers. I know that he does it. I know it's an option, but in the moment, I did not think about it, and my Wadget sits back, and I'm just a little bit defending. I'm like, okay, 2 town centers, not the biggest deal. I can still play 2 town centers here. It's all good. And then I see, well, it's 5:30. He's going to be probably hitting the classical age about 5:45. That's my thinking at this moment. And I'm like, all right, he's not classical age yet. I've got nothing to worry about. I can just fast heroic here, enjoy this, and it should be all good. As we finish up on the hunt. Now, this is the build that I'm kind of talking about, which I think RA players should add this one into their kit. Maybe not for this matchup after, but nonetheless, I think RA players should be adding this build into their repertoire because you get to the heroic age without farming, and it allows you to either decide to go full chariot archers with Bazookas, or allows you to then put farms down a little bit later and spam trade out or spam whatever you want out and enjoy that. As you'll see, it's going to be a decent heroic age time. One of the reasons why it's a decent heroic age time is because you get the priest empowering the hunt, or the pigs in your main base. As there's the 3rd town center, and I go, oh, that's a thing. What do I do? He's gone 3 town centers here straight away. His economy is going to be booming crazily, and he's still not in the classical age. And I think my brain just was like, I don't know what's happening in this moment. And that's the honest truth. I'm out of my element here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And I think in this moment I go, you know what? There's probably a timing I can hit here. That was my naive thought process. There's probably a timing I can hit to kill him. He hits the classical age at 7 minutes. I will let you know that there is a strategy that I could have done, and had I read what was going on here, the strategy is get Skin of the Rhino and Villager Rush. The strategy is get Skin of the Rhino and Villager Rush. Why? Because he's not able to defend against it. But I didn't know that strategy existed, and I didn't know what he was doing. So, feels bad. As we get our hand axe, we get all our stuff out. We're still pumping villagers. Feels good. I went Sekhmet here. In hindsight, I don't think I should have gone Sekhmet. I think I should have gone for Hathor here. Reason being, I want to be making Petsukos Chariot Archer, which I think is a very, very difficult composition for the Uranus player to beat. Anyways, Valor's coming through. We're getting plow. We're planning to throw our farms down here and start that up. I don't even know where my second gold mine is at this moment. I mean, it could be... There's probably a gold mine to the top of me, and there's probably a gold mine to the left of me. That's basically what my thought process is, but I just need to get my migdol stronghold up and maybe go for some sort of a timing. I throw the migdol stronghold, I throw the siege works in my base, and we'll see what we can do. One thing that is a bit of a problem here is that I haven't got enough villagers on food, which is a mistake. I should have 8 villagers on food, as his first units do hit me at 8 minutes here, and I probably should have put my migdol down on this town center. This was a mistake. I should have put my migdol down on this town center. I shouldn't be taking any damage here. Normally, I do put the migdol down on this town center. I don't know why I didn't. So this damage that he's doing here is... unfounded damage. He shouldn't be able to get this, but I made a mistake and didn't put the migdol down here. And he has free reign to raid this whenever he wants. And this is like, oh, this is a really, really bad problem to deal with. As the units are going to start moving forward, I'm going to try and defend this as best as I can. We do get the town center with the bonus damage coming through with the priest empowering it, so that's going to be a big help. As he's going to keep putting pressure on, but we don't really lose anything here. The problem is that he's on 3 town centers, and I have to effectively kill. I reckon I have to have a kill loss ratio of something like 4 to 1, maybe even 5 to 1 here to be equal on economy at this point. So I'm trying to move in and snipe units as best as I can, but it works. He's letting me do it to some degree. I also need to get some priests out and things like that. I probably could have afforded to throw another migdol down on the top of my base here, but I have yet to think of it. And all this gold in my bank here, I'm saving for farms to some degree, and or throwing a migdol down on my second gold mine, which is also very, very important. Yeah, I should have put farms down. I probably should have a barracks or 2 down to throw some to get some axemen out here, but yeah, I'm just a little bit worried about running out of gold and getting gold starved. His entire army is on this top side of the map, so I know that I'm free to put a migdol down on the left to some degree, but yeah, I still have to worry about things. And yeah, at the time they're still not able to really kill too much over here. I'm pretty sure I haven't lost a single chariot archer, as my units are just idle in the base because I'm bad at the game. And the ouchies happen with the shockwave. That's the dangerous part about Terma versus chariot archers. As now we have to somehow defend our gold mine over here. I will be able to put another migdol down. And I should be able to hold this gold mine for the time being. But he is getting very, 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 very far in front. Because I'm also not training villagers here consistently. And I need to get this rain off as fast as we possibly can. So we put our migdol down. And that should mean that gold mine's safe for the moment. But we also need to be like, how are we going to get our town center? And there's the heroic age coming through for him. After all the losses, he still gets that that heroic age off. If we take a look at the losses that he's actually sustained thus far, 55 to 17. That does say, I'm hitting my my kill loss ratio pretty well here, but my economy is very, very bad. As he comes in and he sees the migdol here. And now we need to get farms coming down. We need to click the rain. And the whole idea here is, all right, we get the rain off. We go Mythic Age. We get our Osiris and we try and fight our way through here as best as we possibly can. And we need more farms than we have. I should be taking the villagers on the wood, taking them off wood, and going even more farms here. I want to get like, I don't know, 15 to 20 farms up and click rain at this point. And also have irrigation, which I can't afford, which is very, very sad. I also need to be getting some axemen out, but I don't put a barracks down. In classic me fashion, I forget to do that. It is what it is. And our farms are down and we have a lackluster amount. And this is not the idea that I'm going for with this strategy. The idea is I want tons and tons of farms, more than what a normal Ra player is able to get in this matchup. That's the idea. Unfortunately, we don't have it. And whatever. And we can start making some cavalry here. We do find a villager snipe on the other side. He's got himself heavy upgrades here. We still don't have our heavy upgrades either. And this is probably another reason why the mistake probably was you didn't go for double monument Patsukos here. If I had double monument Patsukos, I would be very, very happy with my army taking these fights, and I make a very big mistake here with my chariot archers. I don't know why they chose that path. I think they came from the right of the map. I'm not 100% sure. But they went a silly way. As now we've got full population and we can start thinking about going to the next aid ship to some degree. He's got 4 town centers though. And he is pushing in. Very, very tough to defend this at the moment. We do have double migdol fire. And basically I just need to put my chariots further back and make sure my cavalry are onto his archers here as he drops the Tartarian gate down. And this really, really hurts me. I do have shifting sands, so I could potentially shifting sand some units away from here and try and defend. But I am I'm in a lot of pain here. And he's also going to be starting to make those destroyers as we desperately try to hold on. But we kill the Tartarian gate. And now how do we kill the Tartarian spawns? Not easily. I probably could have garrisoned everything into the Migdol stronghold and maybe the Tartarian spawns would have chased off those red units. But yeah, we have to kill off all these Tartarian spawns and they're just annihilating my units. And I have nothing left. I just lost everything and he is probably full population at the moment with a crazy economy. So I decide to tap out and call it there. I was lost in this game. I'm not gonna shy away from that. I didn't know what to do here at all. If I play this again, and I definitely think I would I have a bunch of other ideas for this situation if I find myself in it again, and hopefully one day I'll be able to take this strategy on and show that it's an economic cheese that shouldn't be working all too well. Anyways, GG. We get knocked out at this stage of the tournament by Uranos. I really don't like playing against Uranos. It's not my favorite thing in the game. It's like you always have to play on the defensive, and I'm not the best defender in the world. I much prefer to play aggressive games where I dictate the pace, and I guess playing as Egyptian probably not the best thing to do against Atlantean if that's my play style. But well played by Tigerboss. I'm not sure if he's still in the tournament now or if he's been knocked out. I'm not sure what's happening where that's concerned. Is only really, really strong players left in the tournament. So good luck to him and good luck to everyone else who's still participating. If you guys enjoyed it, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you are on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you guys in the next game.